I'm Phil Gaimon. When I was a pro cyclist, I would travel to some of the most beautiful places on Earth, and then race right past it and have dinner at the hotel. Now that I'm retired, I'm going back to do it right. But I still love to suffer, so I'm training hard and staying fit. This is worst retirement ever. So last summer, we did this thing where I had an opportunity to race against Fabian Cancellara in a bitter grudge match. But what we did was we made it a charity thing, and it was, there was the start of the story was anger, and it was a fight, and at the end, I raised like I didn't raise, I helped raise, you guys paid, and it was like $50,000 for No Kid Hungry. And when it was all over, like, it was a lot of work to make the videos about it, do it. When it was all over, I realized, like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever done. 500,000 meals for kids. And it felt really good. So I was thinking, like, what can I do next that's like that? So what I decided was, me and Fabian Cancellara this summer, I'm announcing this now, we're going to fight to the death. We're gonna have no, it's nothing to do with him. The idea was I was gonna go on a van tour, and I was gonna get a van and drive around the country and ride with you guys. And you want to come ride with me? You chip in a couple dollars for the charity. And Veloguide was in. All my sponsors were into it. So everywhere I go, I'm gonna have a Veloguide. So that was the deal. And I was planning that, and then things got weird, as they do for worst retirement ever, which is the USA Cycling track coach called me a few weeks ago, and he said that they're looking for people who might be interested in doing the team pursuit at the Olympics next summer. And the team pursuit is an event. It's 4 kilometers. It's a track, so it's flat. And I used to race track when I first started. I lived in Florida. I didn't know I was a climber for a couple of years. Actually was second in the team pursuit at nationals one year with me and 3 other guys who were, so I'm not a novice to track, but also at some point I found mountains and I was like, oh, that's what I should be doing, and I never raced track again. But he called me, so I went out and I did like a 5-minute power test, and up a hill, but pedaling is pedaling for the most part. And I was like, oh, that's really, I still do really good 5 minutes. And so I don't think I'm going to make the Olympics. I don't know. The U.S. hasn't qualified to get a spot yet. And it's pretty ambitious for me to think I could be one of the top 4 that's selected. So it's not probable, but it is possible. And the Olympics are a thing that's sacred. When my last year racing, I was on the long list, and then for the road race, and then we only qualified 2. And I remember thinking, like, when I got the notification that I was on the long list for the Olympics, I was like my blood pressure, it's real, that stuff. So I called everyone I know who went to the Olympics to talk me out of it, and they were all like, you should do this. And the worst case is it's good content. So I'm gonna try to qualify for the Olympics on the track. And so instead of going for uphill KOMs on my van tour, I'm gonna go for flat ones. I'm still gonna do the Veloguide stuff, and we're gonna make all the videos, and I'm gonna travel around and go everywhere I can. And you guys, we're gonna make it for free, and we're gonna document this whole thing for the internet, and you'll get to see what it's like for a weird climber to try to qualify for the Olympics. We're going to show that whole story. And you're going to donate to No Kid Hungry and Chef Cycle. I got the link in the thing, because you're nice that way, and it's a good thing to do. And we're making this for free, and that's all we ask is a little kindness for the kids out there. So we're going to the velodrome. We're going to do a test. I haven't ridden the track for 11 years. I don't have any stuff from my sponsors, but we're here. The velodrome is it's in LA technically, but it's really far from anywhere that I live or frequent. Just going to velodrome. Thanks. They have a facility here this is a soccer stadium. There's a university. There's all kinds of like athletic-y, I don't know who built this or what it's all for. There's a tennis thing, but buried deep in the back is like the nicest velodrome in the U.S. I think. Like, it's a really cool facility. Bunch of good people there. They have all kinds of races and stuff. So I raced here once. I did nationals here in 2008. I'm old, but we're coming back. So deep in this facility, past all the soccer stuff and the school stuff, we got this velodrome. Really, what's worst retirement ever than try to go to the Olympics? Like, that's peak. Like, I could do hill climbs, and that's bad at retiring. But trying to go to the Olympics is so much worse at retiring. I can go back and climb another time. So the event is the team pursuit, which is, it's 4 kilometers long. So on this track is 250 meters. We're gonna do some math here. 250 meters, which makes it 16 laps. That's this many. So it's 16 laps, shorter tracks. Most tracks are like 333, but this one is 16 laps. And it's 4 men or women, but in this event it's men. So it's basically just team time trial. You do a lap or 2, you pull off, and then you draft each other, and the time goes on the 3rd fastest guy. So that's the event. They call it a pursuit because they start 2 teams at once on opposite ends of the track. So if you're watching, you can sort of see who's up and who's down, and if somebody, usually it's just whoever's fastest, but one team can catch the other one. And kind of the way, the only way to test it, because I don't have 3 other dudes, is an individual pursuit, which is just a solo 4-kilometer effort. So I'm setting the completely arbitrary goal time of 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which is super fast. So that's what we're gonna go for, and yeah, that's a 4K. That's gonna be our test, and that's the baseline, and we'll hopefully go down from there. So our guru today, our host at the velodrome, is my favorite bike fitter, Jim Manton. We're in a little side studio office thing. I'm struggling to put on my speed suit.
And we're not helping.
No, that's fine. I got this. I can do it myself. You just said this is a fast speed suit.
Yeah, Castelli. Yeah, I've been able to work with Castelli over the years, and they're really one of the few companies that understand aerodynamics and always at the forefront.
Did you invent? So Jim is like at the forefront of aero dork stuff. So you do all kinds of testing at the track with different parts, and you're a big deal on the forums.
I think I'm a big deal.
Have you studied the thumb loop? Because this is my favorite feature of.
You know what's funny?
Is this like this is how I intimidate my opponents? I just do this.
It's very impressive.
Yeah.
It actually does keep the suit low and it makes it faster. We did test that when it first came out. Believe it or not, we actually did, and it keeps it from riding up your arm. And skin is slow, so you need to cover your skin. I just do it to scare my opponents. They're shaking their boots when that sound. Shaking their cleats
means I'm coming for you. All right, let's go ride a flat road.
All right.
So none of my stuff, none of the bike stuff, I just decided to do this the other day. So my sponsors are all sending me things. They're all stoked on it, but we're just doing what we got lying around at the velodrome right now. So we're not really going to take a close look at the gear at this point, because none of it has anything to do with me or my sponsors.
Is that what my drag is?
I had a buddy I'm not going to name, but he was kind of chubby, and I remember thinking that, like, for a flat time trial, it probably helped him.
Oh no. The bigger you are,
yeah,
the more drag. I mean, it's
I don't know.
Huge.
There's something about being round.
If he was just the right shape.
I mean, yeah. He had a very arrow butt.
What you want to do is get your shoulders and your head out of the wind. That's right. Your goal.
Well, the thing is, you've got this pocket, so you've got, like, here's your aero bars, and you're supposed to plug that hole with your head. You know?
Kind of, yeah.
What if you can plug it with your belly and your man boobs?
The problem is usually when your belly is big, the rest of you is big too. So
it's just more surface area. So. I will not get fat for this process. I almost was convinced.
You're going to gain muscle, but don't get fat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, let's go. Good start. Wow. Whole second faster. 6-3. Baby, 430, 430. Yes! Very nice, man. Well paced too. Started off a little hot.
Yeah. My second lap 6.3, I was scared.
You were 6.1 on lap 2.
I started backing off and it was still 6.5. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, you were flying. A couple 6.7s, but otherwise you were flying. In fact, every time I yelled at you to pick it up, you did. So, that was nice. You can go throw up now.
Yeah, I might. So my goal was 4:30, and I did 4:30.
Yes, you did.
If I said my goal was 4:10, that nothing would have happened differently. Okay, so here we go. That's our baseline. I paced it okay. I was afraid to go. I was afraid I was going to go a little too hot in the second lap. That's what I talked to my old coach, Colby Pierce, a big tracky. He said make sure you don't go too fast the second and third lap, and I did exactly that. But it didn't kill me. I didn't bury myself. I just went faster than I planned. I think at some point my legs will get used to what the cadence is and whatnot. But I'm pretty happy with the first kind of try with all the stuff, and I like the process. I hate to admit, like I just set up this whole existence where all I have to do is go fast up a hill, and I either win or I don't. It doesn't matter. And now one of my friends was questioning me, like, do you want to go into that roller coaster of your results and all that? And the answer is no. But I like having something to train for, and I like the idea of getting up in the morning and doing something I don't know if I can do. And I'm going to try to handle it like a mature person and not ride the roller coaster and lose my mind like I did when I was a pro. What do you think?
I think you did great. Yeah, it was just a great effort, well paced. Left a little time out there, so it's only going to get better. That's the beauty.
Well, it has to get better.
The start, and then just sticking to that black line. There's probably 5 seconds right there, so it'll only get better.
Thanks. All right.
Yeah, that was great. It was a great effort. It was fun to watch. You're still leaving timeout on that track. You were up on the red line several times, and that's okay. I mean, that's going to get cleaner. That'll clean up.
Sure. Every time I heard my lap time, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I wasn't going that hard.
That's awesome. Good.
I
thought you started so fast. I'm like, oh, he's going to drop off, and then you just didn't drop off. You just kept going. In fact, a couple times when I yelled, you actually went a little bit faster. Yeah. So that was cool.
That was perfect. 4:30. What time is that at Nationals last year?
4:30.65 is a silver medal at U.S. Nationals last year behind Ashton Lammy, second in front of what would have been therefore the bronze.
All right, yeah, that's not bad.
Not a bad effort.
It does hurt.
I guarantee you, within a couple weeks of training, you'll find another 3 seconds.
Yeah.
A couple months of training, 5 to 6 easy. You're leaving a lot out there.
Oh, sure. I can't get better from 0.
Well, we got to play with reach because it might be that a little less reach might help make you smaller. I don't know, but we need to play with that, and so we definitely need to play with the position a little bit.
Sure.
Because this is your position from how many years ago did we fit the
last TT bike? Well, 2014, and we never messed with it. Yeah.
That's a 5-year-old position that we never even.
You'd think I should be like 6 spacers higher now and old, you know?
Yeah, your age.
All right.
And honestly, it really could be just I mean, if you look at it, I feel like it almost could be too low.
Well, want to make it higher for this?
Oh, it's up to you. I don't want to mess up your second.
Well, I'm not.
Effort.
I'm telling myself this is training because I'm happy with my time.
Okay. So here you are.
Let's change shit up. I wish I had a power meter on there.
And I feel like that just might be a little too low.
Yeah, that does look low.
So let's bring it up a centimeter and just see how that feels.
Yeah, my head's down. Okay. I mean, we might as well. So that happened. I got gel all over my phone. And it's. Oh God. It's water soluble. Oh, both. Oh man. Okay. I just need a shower at this point with my phone. I think I just bought something with Apple Pay.
There's a good chance it's more error.
Yeah, this is not going to be good.
I was going to say after that effort. You let me know when you're ready and we'll do a countdown.
You know what else I need is gloves.
Yeah.
Because I was like slipping off of this. Luckily now I have gel all over my hands.
And actually, Castelli makes one of the few gloves that are faster than no gloves.
And they're not going to start paying you now. Okay.
That's actually true. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, let's go. Up, 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 up. Good, go, go, go. Wow, exact same start line. 6-1. I think I made him go an extra lap. Sorry about that. He did an extra lap. He said it was just for training, right? So we're good. The good news is that last lap was really fast. That was a great 17-lap effort. So really a 4:35 for being tired is not bad. That's not bad at all.
What's funny was it felt like 30 laps. So.
Sorry about that. I'm like, wow, that time really seems off.
You sure had to count right the other direction last time, right?
No, I did, yeah.
I didn't do one short lap?
Oh, man. No, that was a 4:35.
Really?
And I could tell you were tired.
Oh, yeah, no, I was that.
Yeah. So that wasn't that bad. I was surprised. I mean, because you were all over the track.
Yeah, I was everywhere.
You were, yeah.
Look at these wonderful shifters. You push the button and you can do different gears. Magical. Okay, one more? No, I'm joking.
You saw the fear on my face,
no, I'm good.
Right?
We're good. That's enough. Okay. Okay, so I want to be clear about some things. First of all, I'm just as surprised as you are, but a 4:30 and the word Olympics demands respect. I'm still retired, so retirement is a state of mind, and even if I'm doing a thing that counts as a race, you can't tell me I'm not retired. The van trip is still on. This is my van. This is a nice van from Leisure Vans. They lent it to me for the summer, and I'll give you a tour later. I gotta pack it up first. I just got it. I'm just gonna give you a hint. I'm really roughing it in this thing, guys. It's gonna be super rough out there in this giant, beautiful van. But I'm still coming to your town. Hopefully, I'm still gonna meet your Veloguides. I still want to sign your books and hang out at your bike shops. To keep track of it, follow my Instagram. That'll be more current. It takes a while to edit these videos. So check me out there. But we're still doing this for No Kid Hungry. I'm starting it. I don't want to do this for selfish reasons. I don't want to get results for myself. I want to do this to show you guys what the process is, to train for the Olympics, to sort of experience all these cool places, and that's the idea. And I want to get the word out about this great organization. So I'm going first. I gave $1,000 to No Kid Hungry. It hurts to write a check that big for anything. $1,000 is a lot of money, but I promise it felt good and it still feels good. And I want you to be next. I want to do $100,000, a million meals for kids. That is the No Kid Hungry Phil worst retirement ever Leisure Van Veloguide Van Tour. I want this hashtag to be like an Italian team with too many titles on it. So that's it. So I will see you guys from here. I'll see you out on the road, and thanks for watching.